Don't Eat Pete by Suey Walker, illustrated by Carlo Bernac. All trolls are food lovers, and Uncle Bol was no different. Whenever Mole invited him over, Uncle Bol would eat almost everything in her home. Burgers, spaghetti, noodles, and even Pete's dog food. Mole loved her pug puppy, Pete. He had big brown eyes, soft velvety ears, and a cute curly tail. It was important not to leave Pete on his own for too long, so Mole asked Uncle Bol to come over and puppy sit Pete while she went out. Uncle Bol was delighted to help. I'm sure Uncle Bol will take good care of you while I'm out, Mole said to Pete. I just need to make sure that there's plenty of food in the house. Uncle Bol is always hungry. When Uncle Bol arrived, he looked at Pete and his tummy growled. Remember, Uncle Bol, please don't eat Pete, Mole said. Eat Pete, said Uncle Bol. Why, of course I won't eat Pete. His tummy rumbled again. Pete sat patiently in his basket. He wasn't so sure about Uncle Bol. He had stacked the table with food for Uncle Bol. He sat down and started eating straight away. I'll get some more shopping while I'm out, she said. So eat whatever you like, just don't eat Pete. I won't eat Pete, said Uncle Bol, spraying crumbs from some cake as he spoke. I promise. Pete sat in a corner watching Bol eat. His little black nose twitched as the smell of all the delicious food on the tummy. His tummy rumbled too. After Mole left, Bol finished his enormous meal, then bent down to give Pete a pat. Come on, he said, let's go outside. He scooped Pete up. The puppy felt soft and squidgy in Bol's big troll hands, reminding him of a marshmallow. Bol really liked marshmallows. He took Pete out into the garden and set him down on the grass. Uncle Bol chuckled as he watched Pete running around the lawn. Pete's tightly curled tail reminded Bol of a curly fry. He thought of curly fries made his tummy rumble. Do you taste like curly fries? Uncle Bol wondered, picking Pete up as he gave him a little lick. Fortunately for Pete, he didn't taste of curly fries, and Uncle Bol suddenly remembered his promise to Mole. Don't eat Pete! Don't eat Pete! Don't eat Pete! He told himself, and he took Pete back inside. Ooh, biscuits, said Bol, spying the biscuit tin. Pete licked his lips. The smell of chocolate chip cookies was very tempting. It made his puppy tummy rumble. But Uncle Bol didn't share. He ate the whole tin of cookies himself. Bol sat down in the living room. He was sure he had forgotten something, but he couldn't think what it was. Pete knew what Uncle Bol had forgotten. He pawed at his bowl, trying to remember Bol to feed him. But Bol was busy slurping his jar of pickle juice to notice. Pete was feeling very hungry. When Uncle Bol had finished his juice, he went into the kitchen to see what else he could eat. Maybe he could cook something. The cupboard was full of tasty treats, cereal, herbs, pasta, and noodles, but fancied something else. Suddenly he noticed a note from Mole stuck to the fridge door. Dear Uncle Bull, if you're still hungry, there's cheese and eggs in the fridge, but remember, don't eat Pete. Pah, said Uncle Bull. Eat Pete, as if. He tugged open the fridge door and took out some cheese to cook like cheese on toast. Pete stared at Bull. The cheese smelled delicious, making his tummy rumble again. Surely Uncle Bull would share some with him this time? But no, Uncle Bull ate all the cheese on toast himself. Pete didn't even get a crust. It seemed impossible, but Bull was still hungry. He picked Pete up and thought how tasty the little puppy looked. Then he remembered what Mole had told him. Don't eat Pete! Pete was fed up. He was hungry, and Bull had eaten almost everything in the house. Pete's tummy rumbled again. He hoped Mole would bring him back a juicy steak or perhaps a bone. Some sausages would be nice too. Even a bowl of cat food would do. Pete felt so hungry he could eat anything. A little while later, Mole came home. It seemed strangely quiet when she stepped into the living room, and there was something blocked the light from the window. Sitting in the front of the window was a huge black pug. My goodness! Pete, how did you get so big? Asked Mole, wondering if Uncle Bull had fed Pete too much. Where's Uncle Bull? Pete burped. He watched as Mole went from room to room, calling and looking from Uncle Bull. Pete knew where Bull was. He'd probably spit Uncle Bull out later. He felt sure that Bull would remember to feed him from now on.